Hello and welcome to Frequency, an intimate look at your favorite music artists. I'm your host, Dave Koz. I'm right here in Studio B of the historical Capitol Records building, home to so many great musicians from Frank Sinatra to the Beatles to the Beach Boys. In fact, I recorded my last album at the movies right here. It's a very special place. We wanted to do something on this project that I haven't done before, and that is take on some classic songs. But instead of doing it like a typical standards record, I really wanted to go one level deeper. And I am a lover, an absolute, complete fan of the movies.
Memories, like the corners of my mind, misty watercolored memories of the way.
I love the experience because we got a chance to work. It was a dream come true project for me to work on my latest At the Movies.
And for us.
The three of us, and Phil is the producer, of course Al, engineering and mixing. And I remember it was classic because we were sitting there mixing right over here at Capitol Studio C, and every time we pushed up the faders and, oh, it's the Pink Panther. I remember when I did the original of this. And Moon River. I remember when I did the original of this. So when we were doing remakes of songs that you actually recorded and or were part of in a very significant way.
See, if you do something long enough, you know, these things come around again.
Yeah, I haven't found that out yet.
Well,
I will.
Moon River, wider than a mile. I've never sung Moon River. Of all the millions of songs that I have sung in these 95 years that I've been around, I haven't ever sung Moon River. Wherever you're going, I'm going your way.
To hear about, to experience your passion for this music. And if people talk about, to me, you know, why was I so interested, is because these songs carry an emotion that many other songs, even other standards, don't carry, because you not only get the feeling of the song, but all the memories come flooding back from seeing the movie for the first time, who are you with that first time you saw
exactly.
it, where you were in your life.
You know, just the melody. Forget, don't even say the words. Ee-da-dee-da-da, ee-da-dee-da-da-da. I'm there. I am there in that scene.
Somewhere a place for us, peace and quiet and open air.
my second favorite singer of all time is Fred Astaire. And he did all these great songs in the movies, you know. And every time I would hear him sing one of those songs, the movie would start, the reels would start going. I could see him doing the Continental, you know, and it's a special thing. You know. Movie music is, and then Mancini, you know, with all that stuff that we were doing with him, that was so much fun.
These are songs that are so much a part of people's lives that you have to be able to communicate them while respecting the original, but put a spin on that can make it truly my own. That's the reason why we would record it in the first place. The hardest part for me working on the project was what we did together, not working with you, but coming up with the 12 songs that we would record out of the 1,200 at least songs that could go on an At the Movies project. And what was it for you? What was the...
I think because we were on the same plane right off the bat, and how do you do an album instrumentally without some of the lyric content? You need it. So these songs that we ended up with, I know that we started with a list of 50, and we had to pare it down, and you know, I kept saying, well, that could work if we ever did a volume 2. But I think what worked beautifully is that the song and the lyric would go along, and you know, somebody be singing, and suddenly your saxophone is not just placed as, here comes the saxophone player, and he's going to play the middle and maybe the end. You weaved, I think you stated melodies that are so well known.
Now, sometimes a song from a film can actually become more popular than the movie itself. Take, for example, The Shadow of Your Smile from a film called The Sandpiper.
the shadow of your smile when you are gone will color all my dreams and light the dawn.
The Shadow of Your Smile is a great marriage between a beautiful lyric written by Paul Francis Webster, one of the great lyricists of all times, really, in popular music, and a beautiful, beautiful melody.
The great ones are the ones that you don't notice the music as much, and yet when you walk outside after you've seen the film, it's kind of running around in your head.
I want them to feel my joy about playing these melodies. I want them to feel my passion for how much I love this music.